complaint I hear all too often about the Kinect is that, with nothing to touch or directly interact with, control is a right pain in the bum. Which is totally true. It's the same issue that plagued the Sony iToy before it, and the Sega Activator before that, and this thing. The Broderbund U-Force. Yes, Broderbund, obviously wasting time and resources that could have given us where on the periodic table is Carmen Sandiego, produced this thing that revolutionized gaming by taking the controller out of the player's hands and leaving them to flail inside a power field of despair. Honestly, you could get more responsive reaction by putting the controller cord in your mouth and trying to chew your way through a game. It's like trying to play through the fire and flames on a frickin' theremin. But for the sake of scientific evaluation, I tested the U-Force on 5 different games. Behold. Super Mario Bros. Actually went somewhat smoothly, as the manual for the U-Force indicated an optimal control scheme specifically for this title. A number of such games were detailed in the back of said manual, but the list was hardly comprehensive unless you were desperate to play Deadly Towers or Scroon. With the U-Force laid flat, the right hand controlled jumping while the left controlled lateral movement. I actually succeeded in finishing level 1-1 by some miracle, thus proving the justice of our culture or something. 1-2 kicked my ass though. This more laid-back puzzler gave me a chance to deal with the control foibles and get my bearings. It started out great until I had to simultaneously crouch and destroy a block. Apparently you're not allowed to do both of these things at the same time. It's against the rules. Similar to my Solomon's Key issue, there was a significant problem with the concept of down. As this thing seems optimized for racing games and whatnot, where the only controls you need are left and right, such 4-directional movement is completely outside its capacity. Further, the game kept pausing itself as if trying to engage some kind of slow-mo mode. I was completely unable to turn to the left, and on Paperboy that's kind of important. There was some awesome rapid fire of newspapers though, and I think I delivered one accurately. I'll take what I can get with this thing. Simply having the device plugged in caused the game to continuously loop resets until I flipped more toggle switches in a random fashion. Since the manual doesn't actually tell you which buttons or switches scan to what, this game was unplayable. Kirby's one of the more technical platformers out there, and this... Thanks, Brian S. of Pennsylvania. I cared for your Robs and gave them tacos, and this is the thanks I get. I got a gesture for you right here.